Today we are going to study about the sine rule of sine law. This law, the formula is an equation relating to the sides. If ABC is a triangle, then its sides A, B and C. So this law says this law is an equation relating to the length of the sides and the sine of its angles. So it says that sine A over A is equal to sine B over B and is equal to sine C over C. Let's take an example. Suppose we have a triangle. Let's say a triangle. I'm making the same triangle ABC. If this side is 7 centimeter and this is a 5 centimeter and this angle is 20 degree. So what will be the value of this angle? So we are going to use the sine angle. So we say that sine 20 over 5 is equal to sine B over 7. So B will be arc sine or sine inverse 7 sine 20 over 5. So that is the value of B. If you remember the cos, to find the value of a triangle in a cos, you must know either these sides and the angle between them. But the cos formula, when we use, there's no need for us to know the value between the given sides. Our formula is sine A over A is equal to sine B over B. So in this relation, we have 4 unknowns. So we must be knowing at least 3 unknowns. Suppose if we are knowing these 2 triangles and just one side, so we can calculate the third side. So that's how this formula is useful. Let me take another example. Let's say the question is this is a triangle. If this angle is 35, this side is 3.8 and this side is 5.2. we have to find this angle X. So what we can write is sine 35 divided by 5.2 is equal to sine X over 3.8. So X will be sine inverse 3.8 sine 35 divided by 5.2. So this is the value of X in degree. Now the proof of sine rule. So in a triangle, the way we have proved the cosine rule, if you remember that, this is a triangle. Let the sides of these triangles, the vertices are A, B and C. This is C, this is A and this one is B. Now let's make it a right angle triangle, divide it into two. It's exactly the same what we did it for the cosine rule. Now we have this right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Let's consider this is height h and this is angle A. So let's take sine. Sine of A is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite is h over hypotenuse is B. So it means h is equal to B sine A. In the same way, if we talk about this triangle, this another triangle, this is also a right angle triangle. So we have sine B is equal to, this is opposite, same h over A, hypotenuse is A. So it shows h is equal to A sine B. Now in these two equations, the left side is h and the right is B sine A. Here left is h and the right is A sine B. So both right must be equal, the right side. So we can write that from equation 1 and 2. B sine A is equal to A sine B. Divide both the sides by AB. This cancel and this cancel. So what we have here is sine A over A is equal to sine B over B, and in the same way we can prove that it is equal to sine C over C. Now those who want to know further, they know that this is equal to D. There's the ratio. And what is D? D is my circle is not okay, but anyway, just to give an idea to you that if there is a circle passing through A, B and C, then D is the diameter of this circle. So you can calculate the diameter by using this formula also. Now there's a very important aspect, is that is a ambiguous case of sine rule. Ambiguous means it's not certain that which angle we are talking about, and it's regarding the angle. That's why in some question you will find that calculate the possible values of A. If you are using sine rule, the possibility is there that you will get this kind of a questions. Now suppose a triangle is, you have to construct a triangle. Now given is, suppose this is 20, this side is 7, this side is 4. Now construct a triangle. If we construct a triangle, there are two possibilities that we construct a triangle. The first is this is AB, then I made a 20 degree, and then from there I put an arc of 4 centimeter here. So arc can cut it at two places. So either this is the triangle with this information, or this is the triangle. So either we have this triangle or we have this triangle, this complete one. So this is the ambiguous case of this, because this 4 can be, if this angle is not given and this side is not given, this can be drawn it like this also. This is also 4. So your answer will be either this or this. Let's take this example to make the ambiguous case very clear. In a triangle ABC, let's say this is BC, AC is 4.5, ABC. A is somewhere here, so it is 45 degree. So we make a 45 degree angle here. This is A. AB. Angle ABC is 45 degree. ABC, this is 45 degree. BC is 6 centimeter. And AC is 4.5. Now from here, this can be 4.5 and this can be 4.5. So what we do, we take an arc of 6 centimeter for 4 centimeter and make an arc. So what we can see here is this is triangle ABC. ABC is 45 degree. This is C. AC is 4.5. This is 4.5. And AB is 6. So this is the triangle. But there's another possibility, that this can also be the triangle. So it's not clear with this information whether the triangle is this ABC or the triangle is this only. This is also ABC. So these are the possible values of A. So let's calculate it. Let's talk about this triangle, the bigger one, and we say that sine C over 6 is equal to sine B over 4.5. Sine B is 45 degree. So C will be sine inverse 6 sine 45 over 4.5. So C will be, so C is 70.53. So this angle is 70.53. Now we have two angles. This side and this side are equal, so this angle is also 70.53. So angle AC dash B, so angle AC dash B will be equal to 180 minus 70.53. So this will be equal to 109.47. That is the answer, and here we have clear two possible values. Now these two possible values arise only, as it is clear from this example, if I have a triangle Suppose this is A, this is B, this is C, this one is B, this one is A. So the condition is the sides A and B given, and B is greater than A and A is greater than H. H is supposed to be the height of this triangle. Whenever you see this kind of a condition, that B is greater than A is greater than H, B is greater than A is greater than H. Whenever you see this condition, there is a case that you will get two possible answers for this angle. Let's try to do another question about the ambiguous case. Now there's another question regarding the ambiguous case. Two triangles ABC are such that AB is, let me try to draw the rough figure. AB is 4.5. Sorry for that. Let's say this is AB and this is 4.5. BC is 6.8 and angle ACB. AC. Angle ACB. Suppose this is 30 degree. This is C. ACB is 30 degree. BC is 6.8. Now it's saying two triangles. Then definitely it's a one triangle. There is no two triangle, but there is an ambiguous case. It means what is fixed there? This angle is fixed. These two sides are given. So it means, so now in this case, this is fixed, this is fixed, and this is fixed, and angle between them is not given, so it's a case of sine rule. Now this 4.5, this line, if I draw an arc, so that arc may be like this one. So it may be this or it may be this. So these are two cases. So let's draw a figure where everything given is. Let's draw BC. To explain to you, this is B and this is C. It is 6.8. And angle C is 30 degree. And BC, angle C is 30 degree, and AB. And AB is 4.5. Now from here, you take an arc of 4.5. So either point C is this or point C is this. So this is 4.5 and this is 4.5. So this can be A or this can be A. So now we have a ABC and we have ABC. All the conditions are fulfilled in both. For example, AB is 4.5. This is 4.5. BC is 6.8 and angle ACB is 30 degree. Now the question is, so these are the two triangles ABC. Now work out the value of the largest angle in each of the triangles. So let's try to find out what is the value of angle A. Let's talk about this triangle. So we can have sine 30 over 4.5 is equal to, we don't know this angle, sine A over 6.8. So sine A is equal to 6.8 sine 30 divided by 4.5. So sine A is equal to so this is 0.76. So A will be sine inverse 0.76. So angle A will be (49.07). So let's say it is 49.1 degree. So this angle is 49.1. This is 30. So work out the value of the largest angle in each of the triangles. This angle is 49, this is 30, so angle B will be 180 minus 30 plus 49.1. So it will be 100.9. That is this angle. Now we have to calculate the another angle. This is from one triangle. Now another triangle, what is the largest angle? Now we have to find this. This is 49.1. These are same. So this is 49.1. So another angle, it will be 180 minus 49.1. So the largest angle is, in case this is the largest angle, B, and here this is the largest angle in this triangle. So when such kind of questions are there, make sure you read the language carefully before you answer these questions. Now when we deal with the triangle, there is sometimes a confusion which formula to use. We have 4 types of formula, that is a square plus b square is equal to c square. Then sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite over adjacent. Then we have another formula of cosine formula, that is a square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a, and b square is equal to c square plus a square minus 2ac cos b. Always remember this cos formula start with the, if it start with a, it will end in a only. So it's difficult. Now when you come across this question, consider one thing. First thing to be considered is it a right angle triangle? If answer is yes, then you are only going to use these 2 formulas. These are for right angle triangle. You are not going to use sine or cosine or sine formula. Now there are two types of right angle triangles. One is this is a right angle triangle, and another one is this. This is also a right angle triangle. Now the second thing you are supposed to ask is, does it involve sides or angles? Like this question, for example, this question. This is a right angle triangle. Yes. Does it involve the sides or the angles? This one is involving only sides. So if it involves only side, we are going to use this first formula. So for this, we are going to use a square plus b square is equal to c square. Now if it involves angles, then we are going to write what is sine theta, what is cos theta, and what is tan theta. For example, this one is opposite and this is hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse. So we'll write sine 30. So we are going to use this type of formulas. Now if your answer is negative, is it a right angle triangle? If the answer is no, this is not a right angle triangle, so it may be this type or this type. Now if the angle between the given sides is given, this kind of question, then we are going to use cos formula. And if the angle between the two given sides is not given, then we are going to use sine formula. This is very simple. I am giving you 4 questions. You try to find the solution for that. Now as I told you, there are 4 types of questions. Needed 4 formulas to solve. So let's talk about question number 1. In this question, the two sides are given, but the angle between them is not given. So here we know that if sides are given and angle between them is not given and we have to find the other dimensions, we are going to use cos rule. Now second, is it a right angle triangle? Yes. Does it involve angles? Yes, it's involving the angle. So angle is involving, then we use the sine, cos or tan. You must be knowing SOHCAHTOA. We are using. Now the third is it a right angle triangle? Yes. Does it involve sides only? Yes. No angle. No angle is given. So we are going to use a square plus b square is equal to c square. We are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. Now the fourth example is it a right angle triangle? No. So we are not going to use this, or we are not going to use this one. It may be sine rule or cosine rule. Now the sides are given and the angle between them is given. This is a cos rule. This is not a cos rule. This is a sine rule, because when the angle between them is not given, it's always a sine rule. So I think this is the way you can solve the questions. Try to solve all these questions yourselves. Thank you very much for watching.